Hey guys, all over Windows here, and today I am back with another video. And today in this video, as you can see, you're actually looking at a monitor. What I'm going to be doing in this video is I'm going to be installing Microsoft Windows Vista Delta Beta 1. I put up a poll on my community page on my channel, and I had 5 choices, and the first one literally was installing Windows Vista Delta Beta 1 on actual hardware, and there was Windows 7 Delta and like Office XP and Windows XP for refurbished PCs, and also trying to install Windows NT 4 or whatever on the old $5 Windows 98 laptop. So as you can see here, I actually got this monitor here because I've never actually tried installing Windows Vista on the $5 laptop. So this actually is a laptop, not the monitor itself. I have the laptop over here. As you can see, the reason why I'm doing that is because the screen is broken. And I actually have Windows XP Media Center on here. I put it on there before I even started recording videos for this channel, and I actually have it fully updated and everything. So let's go ahead and get into this. Let's go ahead and power it on. I'm going to show you what happens when I turn the screen on. So it's supposed to look like this. I'll show you whenever the computer turns on completely what it looks like on the screen, because you can't really see it right now since it's connected to VGA. Bum ba-dum bum bum bum. Yes, I know Windows XP into support is on April 8th, 2014. I'm aware. But as you can see over here, see how the laptop is just a gray screen pretty much. If I go, right click and go to properties, you can actually see, it's moving around. So yeah, as you can see, I got Windows XP Media Center Edition on here. I got Media Center right here. You can go ahead and open up. So it goes to show that I actually have all the drivers and it goes to show I have all the drivers and everything. This laptop actually originally had Windows XP Media Center on here. It's got the product key on the bottom and everything. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to install Windows Vista Delta Beta 1, mind you. I was going to wait until they completely release this, but you know, the poll just said go ahead and install it, so let's go ahead and get right into this. Gonna open up the disk drive. I hope this disk drive still works. I'm pretty sure it does, considering I got this version on here. But just go ahead and put it in there. Let's see what happens whenever I put it in, and if it has like autoplay or whatever. Yeah, unfortunately this is a 4:3 screen, so the camera isn't really gonna pick it up that well. Because the laptop is actually 16:9, but I'm just very unfortunate. It seems it's gonna be loading the disk, and wow, would you look at that? There it is. So I can check the compatibility online, which I'm not gonna do, but I think this is just like normal Windows Vista setup. I don't know. I haven't installed Windows Vista enough to know. Alright, it is starting the installation. The disk seemed to have slowed down. It is reading the hard drive, so that's a good sign. I also have the extras, and it's actually not in beta anymore either, which is kind of weird because this version isn't even out of beta yet. I now actually, I bought a 256 gigabyte SD card for this camera too, so I don't have to keep pausing it over and over. Well, I can't see what this says right here, but I'm going to go ahead and press this button just in case, you know, to see if it has any updates. No, of course not. It's never able to find updates. The product key, I don't know what this black bar says, so I'm just going to keep it that way. I'll do the... Alright, I'm going to enter the product key real quick. Alright, as you can see, it says Windows Vista Delta Service Pack 2 for some strange reason. Again, I don't know why these keep showing up. I guess it's just I accept these terms. I don't know why. It just doesn't have the proper video drivers loaded, which might be a problem for me, but the sticker on the laptop says it's for Windows. It says it's Windows Vista compatible, so I know that it works. I think I've actually installed up to Windows 7 on this thing, but let's go ahead and upgrade, because why not? You know, that's exactly what I did on the Windows XP Delta version. You know, just in case. It's checking compatibility. I'm sure it's compatible because again, it says it was ready. Or it says it's compatible. It literally says it's compatible. But this also came out, Windows Vista did come out like way long after, and the requirements for it was kind of weird. because I don't know if this laptop can completely support Aero. We'll see. Let's see, can we drag this around? No, we can't drag this around. Yeah, they gave computers that came with Windows XP a sticker that said Windows Vista compatible, but in reality they weren't compatible because they didn't have the proper, you know, graphics drivers. And in that case, the CPU would be overloaded and all this other stuff would happen. Alright, it was just running the compatibility. It says potential issues were detected with installing applications/devices. They do not prevent the upgrade, but some applications and/or devices might not work, which is fine. Before, it actually did have problems with 2 programs. One of them was Windows PowerShell version 1, and it actually wasn't even PowerShell. It was like some remote device management thing, I'm not sure, but the other one was some DVD RAM thing. I have no idea what it was for. But let's go ahead and push next and let it actually copy the Windows files this time instead of it took me such a long time to get this set up. It's already 7 o'clock and I think it was 4 when I started it, or this recording, unfortunately, but I also had to leave. So, but it says it may take several hours to complete. So I'm gonna pause the video here and let it continue on and finish up all that stuff, and I'll just put in bits and pieces of stuff I find interesting if I find it looks any different. But as you can see, it is copying the files. It's already at 1%, but I think the reason why it takes such a long time is because it's copying, or it's keeping all the files that are actually there, or that are already there, and trying to keep all the same settings and all that. But again, I'm not exactly sure. As you can see, this is the first time I've ever actually seen it say gathering files. It is so rare for me to see it and say that. I guess it only does that during upgrades, I don't know. Alright, as you can see, it has finally started expanding files. I was just sitting here watching YouTube on my phone, and then I hear the disk spin up, and I look up, and there it goes, it's expanding files. Usually when it expands files, it doesn't take that long. I thought it just went straight up to 100, and then it restarted it, and then it would complete the upgrade, but I guess I was wrong. Well, it's done, went up to 2% there in a mere 2 seconds, or less than a second, but yeah, I'll go ahead and let it finish the installation before I continue recording, or at least get close to completing upgrade or something. Alright, as you can see, it is restarting the computer. Let's see if it just straight up shuts down or if it takes a minute or what. It shouldn't take too long. This computer's pretty quick. Surprisingly, you know. I mean, it has the Intel Centrino in it, so, you know, who knows whatever that does. So I actually got this monitor from a thrift store. It was $4. They had 2 of them. I should have got both of them, but I didn't have that much money at the time when I got this. They might still have it, I don't know. Last time I checked, I don't think it was there. But as you can see now, instead of starting setup, it says upgrading Windows, which is new to me, I think. But let's just see what happens. Remember, now this is the setup installation stuff instead of it being the actual desktop. So the display isn't actually showing up on the laptop screen anymore. Alright, so it's continuing to expand files. I was right, it usually does restart after, when it does stuff like that. So I'll go ahead and skip and wait for this to go on to completing the upgrade. Alright, so as you can see, the computer has restarted, which means it is completing the installation. Yep, there's the Windows Vista startup. I really hope the audio drivers stayed. Come on, let's see it. Well, okay. Just wait a moment. Just wait a moment. Just wait a moment, sir. Just wait a moment. Just wait a moment. Just wait a moment. Just leave your mouse. Just leave your mouse. Just leave your mouse, okay? But it's just my computer. Just wait a moment. Just wait a moment. Just wait a moment, sir. Just wait a moment. Just wait a moment. Just wait a moment, sir. That's what this is reminding me of. It's kind of funny. Oh, look at that little loading hand. That's pretty cool. It's not the default thing. Of course, it's still completing the upgrade. I'm not exactly sure how long this is going to take, so again, I'm going to have to stop it once more just wait on it to freaking go. But I might just leave it rolling and see, just in case it like changes to a different menu. Nope. It has officially swapped over to the laptop screen along with this screen, as you can see right there. It is still completing the upgrade, so who knows how long this is going to take me. It might take a while. It's already been a while, but, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Quick update, for some reason now it says the completing upgrade has a percentage, so it's now at 25%, it's at a quarter there. Oh lordy, this is taking forever, man. It is now 8 o'clock, and I told you before it was 7. Good lord. So the completing upgrade has gone away, and now it's just doing that cool little green loading thing. Let's see if I can get a better picture of it. Nope, I cannot. There it goes. It's faded off. I'm not sure what it's doing. It's probably just restarting. Alright. It went on with no hesitation at all. Let's see what happens next. This is such a large installation. It has taken such a long time to do. While you're waiting, why don't you just scroll down just a little bit? Just a little bit. You know, push that subscribe button. It's right there. And the like button's right around here. Just go ahead, like the video, subscribe, and even turn on post notifications. Just to know whenever I post, every time I post, almost every Friday. Pretty much every Friday is when I try and post. But hey, go ahead and subscribe and like. Hey, they're both free. You don't have to pay for anything. I really do appreciate it. Let's see if I can catch that circle spinning better. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Please wait while Windows continue. Oh my god, it's still doing the completing the upgrade. This is taking forever, man. Let's see if I can catch the intro this time. Or the little boot up animation, if it even exists in this version. I'm not exactly sure. I hope it is. I like it. Nope, it does not. Oh well. Let's go ahead and keep all this stuff going through. Everything is the same. I'm ready to start. Let's start. Of course, it's going to do the typical wait, check for computer performance. Alright, it has gone off. Let's see what's going to happen next. Okay. Well, that was a long startup sound. I mean, it sounded cool, but it was kind of weird. I guess they decided to make their own sounds? I don't know, it's kind of interesting. At least the animation was there. Of course, it wasn't like faded into the black like it properly like it was supposed to be, but what an interesting startup sound. I mean, I kind of liked it. It's pretty cool. Alright. Oh, cool. The login noise sounds... Wow. Man, this looks weird. I've never actually used this version before. I've only used the ones previous to it. So, yeah, I'll keep it on duplicate. That's fine. Oh gosh. Okay. We'll go ahead and locate and install, why not? What is going on? So many sounds at once. So for some reason, all the little tabs are on the bottom are all moved over to the right for some weird reason. Okay, just get out of here. I don't care. I don't think I need it right now, whatever it is. Go away. There's a lot of drivers that are failing on me right now. So yeah, this thing has 2.5 gigs of RAM. It has the Intel Centrino T1350 at 1.86 gigahertz. 945 GM? I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. Let's go ahead. Okay, good. Look at that. The arrows, it actually works. Perfect. It kept the drivers installed and everything. As you can see, .NET Framework doesn't work anymore. Am I connected to the internet? That's actually a really good question. I actually am not sure. The Internet Explorer, wow, it has a bunch of old icons. Here, let me zoom in so you guys can see it. See that? It's got the old icons. It's crazy. That looks like Internet Explorer 5 or 6. Alright, let's look through this a little bit, and then we'll install the extras pack towards the end of the video. So it looks like it might have all the same stuff, except the icons all look just completely different. This Windows Update looks really neat, the icon does. It looks like Windows XP, except like the Windows logo is like Vista styled. It's pretty neat. This theme is completely different, man. And of course, I can't check for updates anymore because WSUS got like remade because it's Windows Vista. So I'll have to worry about that later. Let's see, does this actually come with new gadgets? It does not. It's all the same gadgets. That sucks. I will put the calculator over here though. Yep. Again, I'm not exactly sure what's going on with the taskbar here, but let's go ahead and personalize it and see all the different themes they have to offer. So of course, let's just set the, oh my goodness, look at all these themes. Alright, so let's just go ahead and just go through all the themes and then look at the extra pack after. So here's Longhorn 5048. Of course, it's going to take it a minute to load. Oh wow, now look at that. That looks pretty neat. I think I might have to restart Windows Explorer to see if I can fix that problem down there in the bottom right. Nope, it didn't fix it. How odd. Can I change the taskbar properties, maybe? I hate this always on top, man. I've always hated it. Let's see. I mean, as you can see here, it's over here on the right, or on the left like it's supposed to be. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's doing that. It seems like it shouldn't be. Maybe, let's try, let's change the display settings real quick. Change it, make it go down and back up, see if that helps fix it. I like that noise, that sounds cool. Nope, didn't seem to fix it. How strange. Well, whatever. Let's go ahead and change the theme again. Let's go over to Windows 7 for some reason, build 6519. I hope this has some sort of arrow effect to it. It should, you know, because Windows Vista had it, but I haven't actually like gotten to look into the Windows 7 builds. Yep, it does have arrow. Nice. I loved arrow. Arrow is like amazing. Now let's look at the RC/RTM, which it should just be normal Windows Vista, really. Yeah, it just basically looks like Windows Vista. Internet Explorer is the same, but the Windows Media Center and all the other stuff looks a little different. What about Beta 1? Not Beta, Beta 1. Oh, okay, so this is post-beta, like, you know, after Longhorn got scrapped. Yep, that looks about right. Except for the sidebar isn't, like, you know, not broken, it actually works properly. Then there's Jade, which should be Windows XP. Yeah, this is Longhorn right here. This is like pre-beta Longhorn stuff. I literally just recently watched my pre-beta video. I literally went through every single build that was bootable. And I had the sound drivers and the display drivers all installed and everything on VMware. What is going on down here? Is that the... Oh, okay. But the different thing about this is this actually has the arrow effect on it, which is really, really cool. I've always loved that. Then you got your default Windows XP, which I'm not going to look at. Then there's Plex, which is like Longhorn M3 and M4 status. I think M5 as well. Yeah, see now that is like memories, man. I used to look at this stuff all the time. Of course, the start menu kind of is very broken. They did not set this up properly. I'm sure that'll be fixed. This is still in beta. I'm going to restart this later. I don't need it. I don't need this either. Let's go ahead and look at the slate, which is also like right before they went into post beta, basically before it got scrapped. As you can see, it's pretty much slate means like rock. So it's kind of got that like grayish, rocky look to it. And then the rest of them should just be the regulars. Yeah, Windows XP stuff. So, no, that's fine. Even though it loaded. No, it didn't. I don't know why it's saying that. It's still loading. At least the picture is, I guess. I don't know. Let's keep it on the default Windows Vista, because it looks really cool to me, so I'm going to keep it there. I'm not sure if they actually have different sound themes. Let's go ahead and check, and then I'll check the screensavers after that. Oh my goodness, they even have the ultimate extras. Arrow, what does arrow mean? Let's save this as S, because why not? What is arrow? Is that what they call it? Now this sounds like oh, this is like the normal Windows Vista sounds. Okay. So in that case, if I go to shut down, it should be the normal. Yeah, that's the normal stuff. So what about Windows default? Yep. They changed it. Gotcha. Alright, cool. I'm not going to go look through all these because it's all pretty much the same stuff. So this is Windows Vista Ultimate. That's good to know. Next, let's look at the screensavers real quick. See if they have anything to offer. For some reason, that's Windows XP. That should not be Windows XP. Let's see. Windows logo. I guess Windows logo is just a black screen. I'm not sure what Windows Energy means. Man, there's so many on here. Flying Windows Vista? That's so stupid. Let's see, flying objects. Let's see if it'll go back to, or if I could change it. Can I change it? I cannot. That's weird. Mystify. Doesn't load. Mystify your mind. That is old. Marquee. What else? What else looks strange? Space isn't loading. There it goes. Oh wow, that's full on 3D. That would easily waste your battery. Normal star field. How odd. They don't really have that much stuff. So let's just keep it on here, and why not? Let's check the backgrounds real quick. See what they have to offer in this. Oh my gosh, look at all these pictures. They're still loading. There they go. Vistas, they call it. Just gonna scroll through here real quick and then continue on later. That's a lot of pictures. Look at that. Normal XP and then XP with a bull, which I guess means Longhorn. And then widescreen, which is 16:9, which I never have much of, honestly. Well, I guess that was it. All the Windows wallpapers. I'm not really gonna look through the other pictures and stuff. Let's get out of that. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Let's go here real quick. Yeah, it just all looks the same. Oh, you can actually change the intensity of it. I actually forgot about that. And wow, you can actually customize that too. I honestly never looked into this whenever I was younger, so that's pretty good. That's pretty cool to me. So yeah, last but not least, let's go ahead and look through the Windows Vista Delta. Oh, not this disc. Sorry, the extras pack. I already put it in here. Let's go ahead and actually push it in and make it click. And pop it in and just wait for it. I don't know if it'll actually work, so I'll probably have to go through into the computer. It just started reading it. It might just be like the Windows XP Delta, or yeah, Windows XP Delta Edition extras pack. Like no, it actually opened autoplay. Run xpack.bat, which is a first. All right. Yes, I would like to continue. Let's see what all it adds. The only gadgets that will be installed by default are product gadgets. Okay. You have to go into xpack/gadgets and pick the gadget of my choice, which is actually really cool. I was just wondering about that. Let's see how long this takes. That's a lot of pictures. There's no way I'm looking through all of these pictures. You guys are going to have to go and support the Delta team and look at all this yourself. And maybe if they have a Patreon, I'm not sure, but if they do, go ahead and give them at least $1. Buy their coffee, support them. They do awesome work having all this stuff gone and done. Already 912 pictures in the wallpapers section. All right, do people really need this many wallpapers? Well, while that goes on, let's go. Let me try and go ahead and put in some gadgets to see what they have, all they have to offer. Because I was never actually around when the gadgets were used, like they were allowed. Like, I wasn't into Windows until Windows, like, after Windows 7, or during Windows 7, kind of in between. Okay, so it's adding some more stuff. But yeah, let's check the extras pack and add the gadgets. No, that's inst gadgets. I'm not sure what that means. Okay. Normal gadgets. Let's see what all they have to offer. Holy sweet Jesus, there's a lot of gadgets in here. 8-ball? Sure, I'll add the 8-ball. And it looks like the thing is already done. Alright, cool. I would install this. Sell bit. What does the 8-ball do? Okay, I clicked it. Oh, it just tells me yes or no. Alright, cool. See, I've never actually been able to use all these gadgets before. Wow, it even has Amazon on it? That's crazy. AOL, I guess that's what that means. Yeah, there's a lot of gadgets in here. I don't think there's even eBay and everything. And Google. Not hey Google. So that's cool. I'm not going to go through all this like I said before. I'll just scroll through and, you know, maybe pick one more. Password maker, password generator. That's crazy. Phone notify. Wow. There's so many gadgets on here. There's 892 gadgets. Wow, guys, that's awesome. That definitely helps people that love gadgets and look through them and everything. But all right, so now let's go back into the themes and check out the new themes they've added. I don't see them in here, question mark. Maybe I have to restart, which would kind of suck, but it is what it is. Did the desktop background change any? Well, it's taking forever to load, so I'm assuming it is. I think it added like 800 pictures. That's what it looked like. United States, United Kingdom. Yep, they added a bunch more pictures. Paintings? Interesting. Wow. Nature. Light auras? Wait, hang on, let that load. Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty. It's even got the M6 stuff. Or M5, whatever you want to call it. I've always hated this picture. I've always hated that one. Not that you can see because this camera has gone north, but that's fine. Scroll up a little bit more. Japan, alright. Germany. Buildings, random. The black and white typical one. Ooh. And red. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. So yeah, that's all of that. I'm going to go ahead and restart the computer real quick. Actually, let me check the sound, see if the sounds have changed. Not really. Alleged. Oh my god, they have the alleged Longhorn sounds, which do not exist. They do not exist at all, but... as you can see, the fake Longhorn sounds are on this too. Remember, these sounds are in fact faked. I don't know why they suddenly became real. It had something to do with some fake Windows Vista, like, SP thing. It was some fake thing that added a lot of stuff. What, Windows Long Off doesn't exist? I mean, there's this, but I don't think it's the Longhorn one. Oh, it is. How weird, it just didn't want to apply properly. Let's keep it on there, and then I'll restart the computer real quick and reload the theme and see if anything has changed. Okay, cool. Thanks for playing the sound, Windows. It didn't even play the sound. I was expecting to see the Longhorn shutdown sound, or hear it anyways. I really did like that about Windows Vista. Whenever it turned off, it like faded off into black. It doesn't just, boom, cut off like Windows 10 and all that after did. Windows 11 is just a pure black screen anyways, so it really doesn't matter. Well, this is taking a while to... Alright, cool. Let's let it log on real quick. It's going to play a sound. It might be the Longhorn sound, though, if it actually applied the theme correctly. Can you see that? Yep, it did. So, right here, in this little spot of the screen, I can see the calculator that wasn't even there that long. This, I guess that's why they got rid of it, because there's like a white, brightness white right there and there, so it's burning it in really quick. So yeah, let's go ahead and go back into this. I'm going to change the sounds back to where it was, because it's really neat. And it sounds custom, but it may not be. But let's go back to Windows default and press OK. Let's change the theme and see if the themes have actually changed or not. It does. Ah, there they are. Arrow purple. Ooh, nice. Oh, that looks so pretty. Look, even the Windows Vista logo is purple. And everything you hover over is purple as well down here. That's so cool. I like that. Purple isn't my favorite color, but it definitely could be. It's up there. And but then there's Arrow Royale, which is, I guess, Windows XP or Windows Media Center, maybe Windows XP Media Center. That's what it's looking like. I don't know why it's kind of dark blue like that. I don't see that big of a difference. I mean, that's really see-through for some reason, but yeah, not much has changed. Oh my God! Look at that. Can you see that? You can. Look at the. Here, let me zoom it in so you can see it better. Whenever you move this around, look at the bubbles. That is cool. I've never seen something like that before. That is awesome. I like that. Alright, let me put it all back to the way it was. I think I looked at everything. Of course, I didn't look at every small little detail, but I looked at the majority of it. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be installing WSUS and doing all that stuff so I can get the updates properly. This says Windows Update, but I don't know if it actually has the stuff for Windows Vista. I'm actually curious if this actually uses, if this is 64-bit or not. Let's check the Windows version real quick. WinVer. Service Pack 2. Yeah, I can't see anywhere where it tells me what the type of Windows it is, but I think it might be 64-bit because it is 2.5. I have 2.5 or well 2.6 gigs of RAM, and 32-bit only supported 1.5 gigabytes. I'm pretty sure, but don't quote me on that. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Make sure you like the video and subscribe if you're new. And basically that's pretty much it. I will see you guys later. Goodbye, guys.